see by the title, I want you to join me and watch me clean my balls. Now I know what you're thinking. How could you do such a thing? Well, the thing is, when your balls get dirty, the best thing to do is clean your balls. So, let's get started. And of course, it's these balls I'm talking about. 9-ball. 8-ball. So I'm just gonna set them to one side. I think I might have lost a couple of balls. No particular order. I thought this would be a good video to make, just to show you one of my other interests. Now these balls are professional size pool balls. They are Armoreth pool balls, and I play them on my 9-foot table. And me being Irish, I also have a set of the same kind of quality, but as snooker balls, which I play a lot more. But because most of the audience that watches my videos are American, I thought I'll get the American balls out. And maybe talk a little bit about snooker, maybe. And if you didn't know what snooker is, it's another billiard game which you play on a 12-foot table, unlike the American professional setup. The biggest table you can play on is 9 feet, I believe. So a 12-foot table is much more difficult, and the pockets are a lot smaller, and the billiard balls are a little bit smaller, I believe. So when I started playing pool, I found it a lot easier because I come from a snooker background. And there's the white ball. I believe, I'm not entirely sure the exact size of these balls, but they are the professional standard, and they're one of the better ones. I think this set cost around about just over $200. Yes, you can spend more, but you can spend far less as well. But it's a good standard, and since I really only play on my own most of the time, I get a good lot of enjoyment out of it. Although I do tend to play with the snooker balls more often. And now those balls are really dirty, and there's a lot more of them. But there'll be another video maybe. Or maybe in private, I'll have to clean those balls myself. Okay, so is the cleaner I like to use. So, the arm billiard ball restore really does the trick. And to be honest with you, ever since the kids came along, and I still do play pool a little bit, but I haven't been cleaning the table or cleaning my balls, and it's something I probably should be doing more often. Because when your balls get dirty, you should clean them. And this is no different. So that's one cleaner. And two of these are basically the same. I mean, both of them are basically the same. I tend to use the other one more often. And that's what I'm going to do. It's also important to use a microfiber kind of cloth. And that's what I got here. So, yeah, so I'll set it aside. That is the one I'm going to use for when I'm done cleaning it. It's the last little bit of, residue or whatever's on it to give it a bit of more of a shine. I will use that yellow cloth. I have an older cloth which I've used quite a few times. And this is the one I'm going to use to put the cream on and then wipe the ball. So let's see how this goes. I don't know if I'll clean them all, but I will clean some of them and give the ball a shake. I don't know if you can hear that. Okay, so let's get started. Do you know what? Let's do a couple of signs with the balls. See what it sounds like. And the other thing about snooker, right now, the biggest competition in snooker is coming up. The World Snooker Championship, which I do watch most years, but it's a little difficult being in America, and you can never really watch pool, let alone, snooker on TV here. You have to stream it, and it just costs a fortune. I try to catch up on YouTube and stuff like that, which kind of annoys me. You can never get like a full game or anything to watch. So yeah, that's 2 balls. So let's get started. If I can remember where I put my cream. What I actually like to do is put a little bit on every ball. Just like that. Sometimes I mix mix it up. Sometimes I put on the cloth. It only takes a little bit. Okay. And the first ball. Let's do the 8-ball. Let's give it a nice little shine. Nice little rub. I mean, it really does make a difference. Especially when I play, or if you guys might play. And the pool table, like the pockets, there are drop pockets on my table. And it's a black casing, plastic, or like rubber, I mean. And every time the ball hits it, drops into it, it creates a mark. And it also damages the ball itself, and over time, you might get little chips. But these are better balls, so they last a lot longer. That really shouldn't happen. My problem is just really the marks. And it's not good. I hate it. The one thing I hate about my table is the fact that it leaves all those little marks all over the balls. And that's really it. I get the other little cloth and give it an extra shine. It does make a difference, and I know in the camera it's not really making that much of a difference, but me looking at it live with my own eyes, I can see that's different. So that's one done. Let's do number 9. 9-ball. So, if nobody's familiar with the game, Snooker, why don't you check it out over the next couple of weeks? Or, check it out right now if you want. Type in Ronnie O'Sullivan, the fastest 147, and I'll give you everything you'll ever want to see. And from there, and if you're still interested, you can learn a little bit about it. So, it's a wonderful, fantastic game. It's very difficult. My highest break in it on a 12-foot table is 74. I've made century breaks on my pool table, but that's because the pockets are a lot bigger. It'll just take forever to really fully explain to you how you play it. Maybe someday I might make a video and you can see me play it. It might be a little bit difficult if I chop my head out. As you know, I'm not one for to show on my face. It's just the way things are right now. Maybe in the future, I don't know. Some people find it easy to make ASMR and show their faces. I just, at the moment, it's just, I know, and plus I like the style that I'm doing. I've always liked that style. So it's kind of like, I don't have no need to do it. Excuse me. So anyway, yeah. That could be an interesting video. Watch me play, but just clearing up ball after ball. professional snooker player. Was never good enough, but pool on the other hand, I got to that quite late in my 20s, but I took it very, very easy, because it is pretty easy. Not like professional standard, although I have played a few professionals and beat them before. But as far as like properly baking it, no. The older I got and being settled down, just can't do that. This 6-ball, I was going to say 9, but I was like, 9's not green. That just goes to show you how much I know about it. I play it, but I'm not. I play snooker more. I really would love to have a 12-foot snooker table in my house, but just haven't got the room. So yeah, play it on my 9-foot table. I walk around the table as if I'm like Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's funny. But yeah, like I said, go check out Ronnie O'Sullivan making a 147 break. I mean, the quickest 147 break. I think it's like 5 minutes of tremendous player. Unbelievable. I'm getting this shine that good that you can actually see me on the ball. Yeah. Like I said, it's important to clean your balls. Yeah, I'm sorry for the misleading title. As if I was going to actually show you my balls. I'm showing you a version of balls, just not those balls. The other thing that annoyed me when I first came over to America was that there was a few places I could play pool, and then one by one they all closed down, and I was having a heart attack, a breakdown. I was like, I can't even play snooker here. I'll never get to play snooker again until the only times when I go back to Ireland or whatever. And then every pool place around me is closing down. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? So the wife had a good idea. Why don't you get a pool table? Of course she didn't say that. It was me that said that. And eventually we got one. Took a bit of persuading, but we got one. Because pool tables aren't cheap, and the one we got wasn't cheap. It's an old one from like 30 years ago, but we spent a few thousand on it. It's even money we don't even have, but it's been worth it. It's given me a peace of mind, because certain things you grow up with and you're well used to, sometimes you need that. In the long run, it's worth it, and something I can show my kids as well. People can play golf and that may be their thing, but my thing is playing pool, snooker. That's my thing. I wish I was good at golf. Making the money like my fellow countryman, Rory McIlroy. And congratulations to him winning the Masters recently. 4.2 million he won. Must be nice. Excuse me. Yeah, these balls were not that bad. Like I said, the snooker ones are terrible, and I would be cleaning them forever. Giving a really good scrub, you know. But these ones are not bad at all. So you can let me know, is there anybody who watches these videos or was watching this video that likes snooker or pool? Do you like playing American pool or English pool or even Chinese pool? It's crazy the amount of different, versions of pool there is around the world. It's crazy. Chinese pool is it's a mixture of like American pool and snooker. The table is a 9-foot table, but the pockets are the same style as a snooker table, and the cloth is the same kind of cloth as well. It's not like American pool cloth, not all. And to play on those tables, pool with a bigger ball as well, to go through on a snooker ball, pocket, style pocket. It's crazy difficult. So, last two balls. I hope you found this a little bit relaxing and just a little insight of, a little bit more about me and what I like to do as a hobby. Well, I mean, not cleaning balls, but playing the pool and snooker. But it is something I do every now and again. And like I said before, sorry for the misleading title. It is what it is. And if you've got a little bit relaxed watching it, I'm glad. I hope you can join me again for another video. Maybe I'll clean the snooker balls. Who knows? Also, if you do like snooker, you can let me know who your favorite snooker player is. Is it somebody who's currently playing now, or a player from the past? These little marks are hard to get out. I've tried to get them out in the past. They don't seem to want to come out. I think it's much more difficult to get the marks out of a white ball than the other ones. So, and I just realized I got the gloves mixed up. Oh well, they're the same basic cloth anyway. Oh yeah, I was just too excited to clean my balls, I guess. Okay. I hope you can join me again. fun watching this and was relaxed too. I'll see you again. I'll be relaxing everybody. I'm way up to shine my balls now.